Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016. I am here. I took a few days off dealing with stuff, but I am back on this fine Wednesday, and let's get going with Monday Night Raw, the second to last Monday Night Raw before Survivor Series. Alright, Raw opens up with Mick Foley saying he's backstage, and he's saying last Saturday night, Shinsuke Nakamura proved that he deserves to be here in the WWE. So tonight, we're going to start off Raw with him in action. But we also have a big main event between AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre. So Mick Foley comes out, big announcement, Shinsuke is on Raw, and he has an alright match with Jack Swagger. Decent wrestling, little heat. Nakamura defeated Jack Swagger with Samoan Driver. Good first impression for Shinsuke, I say. Well, not really first impression, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Adam Cole and Finn Balor backstage, they take out the Usos. The Usos are taken out. They're not in the Survivor Series match anyway. That's coming up in a couple weeks, but, you know, why not attack Roman's cousins? So anyway, Sasha Banks is backstage before Cherry's match, and she says, I'm sick and tired of repeating myself over and over again. I'm the greatest women's champion in WWE history. Therefore, Cherry has no chance at Survivor Series. And I'm not saying it again. And then Cherry has a pretty bad match with Alicia Fox, in which Cherry wins, and then after the match, Sasha Banks comes out, attacks Cherry, raises the belt high. I want Becky Lynch numbers with Sasha Banks. It's just, is that too much to ask for? All right, we have Evan Bourne and Ricochet. Red alert. Bourne says, tonight we have a chance to get into the World Tag Team title match at Survivor Series. Ricochet continues and says, we shouldn't have to earn it because we have already defeated the champs. But we'll just have to beat the former champs tonight. And in I was expecting better match, Red Alert defeated Miz and Morrison when Evan Bourne defeated John Morrison. Good. And then after the match, Miz and Morrison attacked them, continuing the feud. I forgot to say, Nick Jackson was on commentary, and Matt Jackson, I'm imagining, would be out there with him too. So they're just watching this go down, whatever, Young Bucks. Young Bucks doing what Young Bucks do. Alright, here we go. Alright, backstage promo. Roman's and Anderson are backstage. Carl says, listen, Roman, we don't need to get retribution for the Usos tonight. We should wait until Survivor Series for any more gang warfare. Just let Drew take care of AJ tonight. Roman says, fine. But know that they won't like it. And when they ask why there was no retribution, I'll point them your way. So Roman basically saying, hey, if they get mad, you're taking the rap here, bro. Alright. This has not been a good Raw. Gallows and Anderson. No. Luke Harper. This is the second time I've done this. Second time. Anyway, they attack. That's Luke Harper. Pretend that's Luke Harper. That's Luke Harper. They attack Xavier Woods and Big E backstage. And I imagine Kofi was there too, but they threw him and hurt him, so he didn't really get the brunt of the attack. Anyway, a good match here. Decent. Shelton Benjamin defeats and Cesaro in his return, using the ropes for leverage. Shelton did alright for his first match back. And then after the match, Cesaro gets a mic and says, Shelton, it looks like you can't beat me without cheating. I'm challenging you for next week here on Monday Night Raw. And for your sake, I would accept. And he says, you're on, Cesaro, on one condition. So says, what? Benjamin says, it's a technical wrestling match. And then Cesaro says, deal. Match is set up for next week. Let's see here. Let me set it up for next week. A one-on-one. What would be the equivalent of a technical wrestling match? I guess just a regular match, but with the technical wrestling, like, aim. So, yeah, I guess that's what it'll be. Cesaro, Shelton Benjamin. Next week on Monday Night Raw, rematch. Alright, Kevin Owens is Kofi Kingston's backstage check coming out of the trainer's office after checking up on Big E and Kofi when Kevin Owens attacks him and just holds the Intercontinental Championship up. The New Day just cannot catch a break. They're being attacked by all angles, by the Wyatts and now by Kevin Owens. Great segment here. The cameras show Bulletproof in their locker room, and then cuts to the Roman Empire getting ready to watch the main event. So both teams are getting ready to watch the main event between AJ and Drew. Let's go. Not such great. I was expecting better from this, but all right. Good wrestling, decent reaction to the crowd. AJ Styles defeats Drew McIntyre. Who didn't see that coming? AJ's the fucking world champ. And then after the match, AJ grabs a mic and says, "What, Roman? No attempt to blindside me with a spear or team up on me. At least I know, once and for all, that your empire is scared of Bulletproof." Roman Reigns' music hits, he comes out and stays on the stage. AJ, we have nothing to prove before Survivor Series. I've speared you enough, and the Empire has heard enough of you and your little club. We'll see you at Survivor Series. So, good way to end the show. 84! That show got an 84. I am thoroughly surprised and happy. I feel like that was one of the weaker shows, to be honest. But obviously not. It was one of the best in terms of grades. Alrighty, let's hit the yes for that. AJ Styles' opinion. I liking what I hear from Drew McIntyre. Good. She wrote, Becky Lynch now resides in New York area, tri-state. Sabin and Shelley, you guys, I can make you happy just from the grand, right? I mean, I don't have to wait for you guys to get happy. But the rest of you guys are pretty pissed. Actually, Sheamus, are you? There you go. You four, though. You four. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.